Assalamualaikum and hi. Today, I want to uh, explain about our background of our study. So, the world is home to a wide variety of musical instruments. Each one has a distinctive tone and function of its own. Some people favor music of guitar, some people love the drum, and some people love piano. Whatever your appearance on musical instrument is, there is a sound quality that appeals to you. If someone have an intention to play music, it means that you have some art in yourselves. Alright, the next is objective of our study. We have three objectives. The first one is to study the favorite musical instruments among UiTM Sekamat students. And the second one is to study what is the most overrated instrument among UiTM Segamat students. The third one is to determine the amount of money spent on musical instruments. Alright, move to the next one. I want to explain about our methodology. Methodology is the method or techniques used to define, collect, process, and evaluate information on the subject. Alright, the first one is population. The population of our study is all UiTM Segamat students who answer online questionnaire on 6 May 2023 until 9 May 2023. The second one is sample. The sample of our study is 43 random UiTM Segamat students who answer the online questionnaire on 6 May until 9 May 2023. The third one is sampling technique. The survey is conducted by using convenience sampling technique, which is one of the non-probability sampling. And the last one is data collection method. We use online survey via Google Forms to get response by UiTM Sekamat students.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Abidul Minin bin Muhammad Sapi'i. I will present about data analysis and the result of 42 students who participate in our survey. For the gender, we can see female is 27 number of students and male is 16 number of students. By looking at the pie chart, we can see 63% for female and 37% for male. The mode is most of students who participate in this way regarding on favorite instrument among students at UiTM Segamat Johor are female in gender by 27 students. For the student course, we can see BA119 get 0 of student, BA114 get 5 student, BA11 get 20 student, CS11 get 4 student, SE110 get 3 student, IM110 get 5 student, LG120 get 0 student, and other is get 6 student. By looking at the bar chart, we can conclude the mode most of students who participate in the survey regarding on the favorite instrument among students UiTM Segamat are students from Diploma in Business Studies, which is BA11 by 20 students. From looking at the bar chart also, course Diploma in Business Studies, which is BA11, has the highest number of students as the course by 20 students, while the course Diploma in Banking Studies, BA19, and the Diploma in English Professional Communication, LG102, has the lowest number of students, which is 0 students.
Hello, it's me again. So I want to explain about the qualitative variable analysis, which is first musical instrument learned by 43 students who participates in the survey. So we have 5 instruments, and we can assume that guitar have the highest peak of the students, which is 26, bass guitar is 2, drum is 5, piano is 9, and others is 2. So the lowest one is bass guitar. Okay, as we can see here, the highest one is guitar, which is 60.50%. The lowest one is bass guitar, 4.70%. And others also is lowest, 4.60%. And the others is piano, 20.90%. And the last one is 11.60%, which is drum.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. My name is Muhammad Shafi Ali bin Syed Ali and I am going to explain my part in this group project, which is question number 4. So for the fourth question, we have given our questionnaire to students from part 2 of UiTM Segamat, and we have asked them about how often do they usually spend their time playing musical instrument. And the answer that we got back shows that the highest time spent is 0 to 1 day. 25 students answered positively to this option. The average is 6 to 7 days answered by 8 students. And lastly, the least time spent is 2 to 3 and 4 to 5, and each of them answered by 5 students. This can be seen clearly on the graph in the slide shown that I have also calculated the mean, which is 2.6047, the median is 1.22, and the mode is 0.6111. The measure of dispersion list is the variance is 4.8519 and the standard variation is 2.2027.
Now let's move to the data of age for 43 students who participate in the survey. For the age, they have the range, which is 18 to 20, 21 to 23, 24 to 26. For the 18 to 20, that is 33 students. For the 21 to 23, that is 9 students. And for the 24 to 26, there is 1 student. For the measure of central tendency, the mean is 19.77, for the median is 19.45, and the mode is 19.24. For the skewness, you can look at the slide. For the measure of dispersion, the variance is 1.8334, standard deviation is 1.3540, for the coefficient variation is 6.85%. The Pearson coefficient of skewness is equal to 0.3941. Since r bigger than 0, therefore the shape of the distribution is skewed to the right or positively skewed. For the measure of position, the range is none. The first quartile is 18.48, the second quartile is 19.545, the third quartile is 20.43. The interquartile range is 1.98, the quartile deviation is 0.99. For the box and whisker plot, you can look at the slide.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Kidewi Muhammad Khairi and I would like to represent to you the question number 6. Okay, so the question number 6 is about how much do you spend for your musical instruments. So as you guys can see from the bar chart here, the most students spend their money is from 101 ringgit to 500 ringgit, which are about 35 students. And from 501 ringgit to 1000 ringgit Malaysia, there are only 5 students that are using their money from that estimated ringgit Malaysia. The least students that use their money is from 1001 ringgit to 1500 ringgit Malaysia, which are about 3 students. I've also calculated measure of central tendency and measure of dispersion. For the measure of central tendency, for the mean, I've got 419.10. For the median, I've got 346.21. For the mode, I've got 315.88. And also measure of dispersion, for the variance, I've got 74,762.79. And also for the standard deviation, I've got 273.43.
Alright, as a conclusion, from the survey we have done at UiTM Segamat, we can assume guitar have been the overrated one instrument because it has been the first musical instrument for most of the UiTM Segamat student. Because as we know, from how much have they spent for their instrument, we know that guitar have a reasonable price. So we can assume student can afford easily guitar instrument.